Hey dudes, what is going on? Today I'm just going to show you uh, how I draw ponies from scratch. Okay, so this might not be the best video ever, but thank you for tuning in and giving me a shot. So the first thing I do is I get a circle or a ring, and I just place it about that size. And then if you're the type of person that likes to scale all these out, you can go right ahead. But I'm not that type of person, so I'm just gonna undo those. Okay, so next thing I do is I get this down to a manageable size, around a 5 or so. What I do is I zoom in. You know what, actually I'm going to use the path. So what you do is it's red. Okay, there we go. Now see, I curve those in a little bit. I don't know if some people do, but I do. Now see, then what you want to do is you want to make this go over here a little bit more, and then you're not going to want to make this back part too big. Okay, so now what you do is you get over here, and you curve this so that it looks nice. Now see, you might need to erase some of these lines, because this probably isn't going to look the best. I know this isn't. Okay, so next what you do is you're just going to want to do this. Just going to go to text and then back to path. Now see, I'm just going to shape up this a little bit. So now what I have to do is I have to go back to this, get out pencil, and I have to take the eyedropper, and all I do is I just erase this. It's fairly simple, really. Hold on. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Okay, so now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to start to make the legs. Now see, I make the legs a little bit different than most people, as you've probably noticed. I make it so that I just want them to look cute, so I make them look like this. And I know they look a little bit big, but I think they look adorable. Sorry if I'm concentrating a little bit. Just kind of need to concentrate to be able to do this. Okay, so there's one leg. Now see, now I'm going to do the next. Now see, that doesn't look too bad, right? So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make the legs in the back. Now see, you might be saying, well, what if you're not going to be able to see the legs in the back? Well, it's good just to have them there just in case. Now see, I'm going to be doing something special with this. You don't actually have to do this, but I wanted to just for this video. I'm going to make the hoof coming out, and it's actually a fairly hard thing to do because it's lining up that's really the hard part. So I think this is looking fairly nice as a base, a pony base. A brony pony base. Okay, so I'm going to make her an alicorn. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to delete that. It's a little too long. Now see, you always want a slight bend to it. Now see, that's a nice alicorn face base. Okay, so now just to touch it up. Now see, you're gonna want to be going over this with a pencil of some sort, because, or just a solid line, because there are some things that you won't be able to get with the line tool that you will need to get with this, or the curve tool. And hold on. There you go, there's a pony base. There's not really that much to it. You just have to have the right tools. Now see, I am going to show you how to make my type of ears. So what I do is I make really big ears. So what I usually do is I usually make it in a few parts. See, that's not too good. Up. Well, hold on. I just need to get this. Let's see, I'm just going to be... Okay, so this is just a rough draft. Let's see. That's the power of even just having like... Now see, doesn't that look nice? Okay, so now for the wings. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing these from scratch. I don't know how good they're actually going to look, because I don't really have a reference here. Okay, so this is usually how I would do my wings. Don't know exactly though. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, no. Up. Path. Okay, so that definitely looks like a better wing. Okay, so there you have it. pony base all done and set. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make the horn because I may have forgot to do that. Let's see. One thing that you can do is you can move it so you can actually do this. Okay, so there I have my horn, and I am going to touch a few things up. I'll be right back with this old touch. Okay, so dudes, I just touched it up. So now there are no, like little lines and paths like that. So now what I'm going to do is, I know this doesn't look like the best pony base, but I don't have enough time to make it good. I only have 5 minutes left, so yeah. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to make the eyes. Now see, this is the eclipse tool, and now what I'm going to use is select tool. Going to make it so it actually looks like it's an eye. Hopefully that looks creepy. I'm just going to make this white. Outline. You know what? The outline's gonna be black. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now I select my select tool again. Tilt it. And I add an outline. Okay, so this might look a little bit creepy. I do have to admit it does. But this is just a pony base. Now see, I can't exactly add any detail in the eyes, even though how creepy it looks. But I am going to do one thing. I am just going to set up spots where light would definitely be shining. So, see, this might not be the best, but it will suffice as some guidelines as to where to put the spots, and it will be useful for both eyes because they're not always the same for both. Okay, so this is a pony base. Now what I have to do is you know what, guys? I will save the rest of this for a speed paint. And if you subscribe to me right now, you will be the 20th subscriber because, well, hold on a sec. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let me just show you something. Sorry about this, but just let me show you something. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is. I have 19 subscribers, and I'm going to be doing something for my 20th. If you want me to do something that is what you think would be funny or scary for me and hilarious for you, please say if you want me to do something for my 20th subscriber. But until then, peace out, YouTube.